Hello to everyone online. It's great to see you guys, or not see you, I guess, since you're virtual. But the conference has been great, and I'm going to welcome Larry to the stage now. We'll talk a little bit about what he's experienced so far. Larry, thank you.
Hi.
Great to see you.
Good to see you.
Thanks again for being here. So Larry, just real quick, if you wouldn't mind maybe telling the audience just who you are, what your role is in your organization.
My name is Larry Dawson. I'm an enterprise architect at Asurion, dealing mostly with data governance, data virtualization, metadata management, a variety of data purposes.
Great. So you've got a long history in data. So give our audience a sense of what you have gleaned from the conference so far. I mean, is there a use case or anything that stood out to you that made you think, hey, maybe that's something that we should be looking at in terms of virtualization?
So the big thing that I've seen from the conference so far is how people are using it to gain agility in their organization. And I think what I'd like to see us use Denodo for going forward is the central source of data. Right now we're really focused on analytics, and I think the additional reduced friction on the OLTP environment is something that I'd like to see going forwards.
Okay. Now, before you had virtualization, I'm assuming you utilized some sort of ETL. Is that correct? Are you guys still using ETL technologies today?
So ETL is still a big piece of our data infrastructure, and the reason we released Denodo wasn't so much to reduce ETL work. It was really to enable our analytics users to experiment, to innovate using new data sources, new data technologies like Spark, Hive, various of the whole Hadoop infrastructure and various streaming architectures. We have not reduced our ETL usage at all. We're still using ETL to get all of our production data out of the OLTP systems and into our analytics systems. But what it is doing for us is solving that security problem. As our users innovate and introduce new data sources, we can't slow them down so much by looking at every single one and implementing a security infrastructure for that one source. Denodo lets us hide that complexity. We implement our security on the Denodo layer, and we allow our users to use it without breaking our security constraints.
That's great. And the reason I brought that up is that I know a lot of our customers had that same question. You know, what is the approach, ETL or virtualization? Is it hybrid? So I know that's something that comes up a lot when we talk to our customers. So thank you for your feedback there. Any closing comments before we move over to Tim for a few questions? Or
well, I can tell you what made Denodo very successful at Asurion. The clean release cycle, the lowered learning curve, the ease of development, meant that when we put it in place to solve the security issue, it solved it quickly. But then the developers who'd become used to it were able to see other opportunities for different use cases throughout the infrastructure. And they were successfully able to use it for APIs, for data federation, which we hadn't planned. And we're really looking to kind of take additional opportunities based on that ease of use. Having a single place where we can access data and conform to all of our security requirements, it could be a really huge deal for us.
That's awesome. That's fantastic. Well, Larry, thank you. Thank you for being here, and thank you for your support of Denodo. And enjoy the rest of the conference.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.